hit stream on here. Okay, now I'm over here with YouTube, and it says live stream offline. Why does it say offline?
Give it a second.
But it says excellent connection. There we go. All right. So now we're public.
We are
live. Good morning, friends. How are we today? Oh, Gail's the first one here. She says, good morning from California.
Hello, Gail.
Wacky Watercolor Wednesday. How are you two today? Ted Lasso comes back today. Woot. Gail, you're funny. So, Gail, I hope you're doing okay out there with that atmospheric river that was supposed to hit again. I hope you're doing all right. I hope you are staying warm and dry. We have a Steph nerd in the chat who says morning.
Good morning,
How are we, friend? Draw With Me says hello. Josh is cubing, says hello from the UK. Jamie Thomason says good morning. That can't possibly be... That
can't be our friend Jamie Thomason.
It says Jamie Thomason. I don't know. It says good morning. I don't know. Aya K says good morning. Yusufi says hello. Emma says good afternoon. Quack says hello from Florida.
Can you see the part that I'm drawing right now, or do I need to
Books in my art says... No, you're fine. We can see it perfectly. No. Put it back. You're fine. I don't like it when you do that. Let's see. Let's see. We have a Bethany. Naruto says hi. Sulachana says hello. Lorelai says, I'm drawing right now. Steph Nerd, I've got coffee and biscuits. I'm good. Andrew says, good morning, all. Hey, Ellen's here and says good morning with the little coffee cup.
Ellen.
We've got a hello from London. Yep. This is not Jamie. This says, sorry, I'm not, but I love watching you guys, and I'm from Alabama.
Oh.
Well, your name is exactly the same name as our friend who's out in California.
That's funny.
That is really funny.
So you must be a nice person.
Exactly. And we're happy you're here. Kiki says, hello from Australia. It's midnight, but this is sure worth it. You're so funny. Oh. Extreme says hello. Catherine says, good morning from Quebec.
Good
Gaming
morning.
Oreo says hi from India. iDammer12 says hi. This is the first time I'm seeing a live. So excited.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Chaitali says hello from India. Samantha says hello. Frosty2 says hi. Quack says, I'm just sitting on my couch with some of my pups. Reards says hi. Tom says hello from Germany.
Hello.
Broadway Nerd says, sup, man.
Sup?
Hey, Nifty Nutmeg is here and says good morning.
Good morning.
Naruto says, is copying art, what's your opinion? Like, I can copy really good art, but can't create my own art.
I think you can copy art to learn until you can create your own art. You can do whatever you want to. There are no rules to what you draw. You can trace, you can copy, you can steal. The only time you have to worry about that stuff is when you're making prints or you're selling your work. So right now you're at the learning stage. So just copy, trace, steal, whatever you like. If you're going to post it online, just tell people where you got it from.
Okay. So, where was I? Tracy Kidd says good morning. The hair looks majestic, Scott.
Oh, thank you.
Isabel says hello. Sula Chana says good evening from India. We are live, Armand. We are live. Something says hi. Kayla says good evening from this side of the world.
Oh.
Emma has chicken broth and says, I know it should be tea. I have no frame of reference for chicken broth. Someone who shall remain nameless decided to wake me up from a very deep sleep last night and to go outside. And let me tell you, it wasn't Scott. So, and I couldn't get back to sleep for I don't even know how long. So I have 2 cups of the berries master blend, the black box, the don't touch it unless you need a jolt. So strong that a spoon will stand up in it. So here we are today. Good morning from rainy Arizona. That's Brandy B. Yeah, you guys are probably getting the tail end of that, all that stuff from California, huh? I'm so glad I'm off school due to strikes. This is probably the only time I'll be able to watch from the start. Love from England.
Love from England. I love that.
Hello from Africa. Lots of good mornings. Hello from Singapore.
So, today's Women's History Month is Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein, and quite possibly one of the creators of science fiction.
Yeah.
And so I thought I would try something a little a little more gothic. And I haven't decided if she's underwater or not.
Oh, that would be kind of creepy. Hello from India. Hello from Romania. Lots of people are staying up to watch you. Indigo says, good morning from Florida. Making a cup of coffee to have while I program and looking forward to watching you work.
Oh, thank you.
You're doing it right. Get the caffeine going early.
The other thing I am thinking of is I was like, should I have her hanging?
No.
Or should I have her floating underwater?
Underwater's better than hanging. That doesn't sound good. Hi from Norway. Hello from Romania. Gail says, we're doing all right in my area. Thank you. It's great having this La Nina because everything is uncharacteristically green at the moment. I get that. Yeah. Yeah. My sister, where she is, she's on the Central Coast. She's actually been flooded out for the last 2 days from going to work, which is really scary. So I just keep telling her, please be careful. I am artist. Scott is not going to try oil paints, but Bethany Primrose does oil paints and is supposed to post a couple of videos today because it's Wednesday. Hassan says, beautiful work, brother.
Thank you.
PK Suban says, hi, sir. Love from Pakistan. Isabel likes your drawing.
Hello. Thank you.
Zakaya says, hi, guys. I'm in Indonesia, and do you know what time it is here? Nope, no clue. Oh, Erica's here. Hi, Erica.
Hey, Erica.
She says, good morning, everyone. Big hugs. Always happy to be in alive. We are so happy you are here. Long time no chat, friend.
I'm thinking of not giving her pupils. Keep it spooky.
Do you know how you always tell me that I don't need to tell you everything that goes through my head?
Yeah.
Let's practice that this morning, shall we?
Okay. I wasn't telling you.
I know. Nobody else wants to hear about pupils either. Good morning from boring old North America.
Well,
do you use easels?
No. I have like a table easel that goes onto my table that I use if I do a vertical piece, but I haven't done that in about 3 years.
We do have Instagrams. If you go to the website, savaart.com, you'll find all of Scott's social medias are listed there.
Yeah, or if you just look for Sava Art.
Yeah, he's Sava Art on everything, so you can't miss him. Good morning. The chat is going by fast today. Yeah, good luck. I know. Thanks, Artsy Batbrook. I appreciate it. It was a Squishmallow day on the 7th of March. Hope you celebrated. Let me tell you something. Anything I can squish, I squish. What paper do you recommend for watercolor beginners?
Canson XL is a good beginner brand.
Mm-hmm. Hi from Pakistan. Finally made it to a stream. Isabel, I don't know what your question is. How many drawings? Maybe it's how many drawings have you drawn?
Oh, gosh.
Good luck counting
Thousands.
that number.
Yeah, thousands.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Bethany. Let's see. Good morning from North Carolina. Oh, this person's reading Frankenstein right now. Fantastic.
Oh, that's great.
Do you like to craft or make gifts? Because it makes people happy, and that makes me happy.
I like to give art.
Yeah, Scott's given so much art over the years. Wedding presents and painted, as much as he hates it, painting babies.
I hate babies. I like it. I like doing people's animals.
Naruto says, since you say you're not good with acrylic, why don't you paint on canvas? Have you tried that?
I did in high school and I hated it, but yeah, I'm sure if I did it enough, I would get better at it. It's just...
Oh, well, Frey Therapy says, hello from Florida. It's so cold here. Guess we're not going to Florida anytime soon. Izzy says, I'm off school because of the snow today. Wow. Oh, you've had a couple cups of jasmine tea this morning. Nice. We just got a huge snowstorm. It's like 4 feet high. Oh my God. No, I thought it was cold here. We woke up, it was 20 this morning. That is just too cold. Battlebrooks is here. Good morning, Scott and Donna. Missed you guys Monday, but glad to be here. Hope you're having a good day.
Hey, Battlebrooks.
We hope you're having a good day too. Hope you're doing all right. Thinking of you. Hey, we've got Anixia. Wonderland Studio says, just woke to find your notification. This is my first time watching your streams other than your shorts.
Oh, well, welcome.
Quack says, I watched many videos and started using a zebra brush pen and made many cute, silly dogs. Also, great hair in progress.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Let's see. Boy, there's a lot of you here. 305 of you already. Hello from Slovenia.
Hello.
Let's see. Armand says, I have a problem drawing the folds of clothes. Don't we have a video?
Yeah, there's a couple videos on that.
Yeah.
In the Art Hacks playlist.
And there are several people here today. The comments are going so fast, you guys, that you've got them back into drawing, which is very exciting.
That's great.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's very exciting. Good afternoon from the UK. Have you ever been to a place that you felt attached to it? Yeah, I never wanted to leave Hawaii, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, Hawaii was beautiful. A little bit with Venice. But it wasn't Venice itself so much as Italy.
Yeah.
I think just the food and
the wine, the history, the art, the people were nice, the gelato was great. Yeah. But I never wanted to leave Hawaii. I was sad when we got on the plane to leave Hawaii. I was like, I don't want to go home. You can't make me go back to my life. Let's see. Can you use food coloring?
Yeah, you absolutely could.
I'm wondering if they're asking you if you can use food coloring.
I mean, I can. I don't know if I will. But...
Okay, I haven't seen this before. Vilco, day 4 of asking you where I can show you my art. Okay, so where you can show us your art.
We have a Discord.
We do. We have a Discord. And you can also tag us on social media. But if you post on social media and you don't tag Scott, he will never see it because we get so many people that put him in the thing. But you have to tag him and then he'll see it.
I will try to see it. I don't get to see every single thing.
Yeah, definitely.
The best way is the Discord. With just how the software shows me where I'm tagged in. Sometimes people will tag me and I don't see it. It gets hidden or whatever. Yeah. I don't get a say in that. But as you guys can see in the comment section and everything else, I do my very best to try to always see what you guys have to say and respond.
Yeah, he's trying really hard. There's a lot of between making the videos, posting the videos, doing work, all that stuff. It's a lot. Let's see. This piece would look lovely in gouache, says Glittery Pickle, which, by the way, that name is adorable.
Probably. Is this the Bride of Frankenstein? I'm trying not to do literal, like when I did the Jane Austen one, I just was doing something that kind of just felt not Jane Austen-y, but I just wanted to do something that wasn't painting something literal. So like I keep painting like pink, or I'm painting Taylor Swift or whatever.
Right.
So I'm just painting just to paint for now. But we're doing it for Women's History Month, so I'm trying to give them a little feel of what we're doing. This one is Mary Shelley, so I just kind of thought I would have it be. So I'm kind of doing the impression of when I hear Mary Shelley, this is what I feel. When I hear Jane Austen, this is what I feel.
There you go. Patrick says, Donna, you got me into journaling through my grandma's bad health. I'm glad it helped. And I'm sorry about your grandma. I hope she gets better. Okay, Huacheng asks, after using acrylics on a palette, do you clean it with water or do you do what I do and wait for it to dry and peel it off?
Usually a blowtorch works.
Stop it.
You scrape it off. You dry it and scrape it off.
Yeah.
Because it literally turns to plastic.
Yeah. I used to peel the paper palettes when Scott was, I don't know.
Playing with
acrylics. Yeah. Do you have a video where you show us how to do hair? I especially love the hairstyle in this drawing.
I do have some videos on hair, yeah, but I don't know if I've done one on like this particular style of hair, but I could look into doing that.
Okay. How do you capture the shape of a face without using a projector?
Oh, there's a couple videos on that. You really have to do guidelines. I know that I've if you look at I know I'm saying a lot. If you look at Monday's live, I did a couple drawings of Taylor Swift, but you do your oval. You find your center line, that's where the eyes are going to be. You find your other center line, that's where your nose and your mouth are going to be. Do your circle, that's your eyes. And then above the eyes are going to be your eyebrows. And then inside that circle are going to be the actual eyes, because the eye is bigger than the part that you see. So that's the whole eyeball, and then you're going to have your eyelids kind of going above and below that. Your nose, your mouth. That's how you get your shapes. And then depending on the angle, you would have.
Patrick says that they really love Draw Everything Every Day. They're seeing improvement in their art. Thank you.
That's great. Yeah. That's great. But yeah, there are some videos on that, so hopefully that helps.
Okay. Zach LaRock Walker says, just wanted to say hi, me and my son love your art. And Zach sent you a tip.
Oh, thank you both. Thank you.
Okay. There's a video on Art Block and how Scott got over Art Block. So if you look in the Art Hacks playlist, you can find it there. The mods are our friends, and they started out with us like 2 years ago, way over on TikTok, and we got to know them and they got to know us, and that's how come they're our mods. And we love them. They're wonderful. And I could not do this without them. So big shout out. Love you guys. Scott uses the zebra brush pen for outlining. Hannah says, we love your wife. Thank you. Who's doing the voiceovers, honey?
Oh, this is Ashley Ottston. There is a link in the videos.
Let me get her outside. Okay, so there's a link to the Discord in the chat, Calzone Daniel, and you can click on that. You will not be given access during the live because our mods also help us moderate the Discord. So after the live, you can go in and you answer the questions, you agree to the rules, and you be nice, and then you're in the Discord. That's how that works. But you must agree to the rules. So, are expensive art products necessary for a good drawing?
No. I mean, this is a $2 pen. I'm using expensive paper, but it's not necessary. This one was done on cheap paper. I mean, I've done so many videos where I'll use Crayola crayons. I'll use, I mean, I'm always using cheap pencils.
Yep.
You don't need to have good art materials. Good art materials are for later on.
Expensive.
When you start to notice the difference. I think it's kind of like if you were going to study violin, you're not going to buy the most expensive violin to learn on. It's not going to make a difference. You still need to learn.
There are videos on what inspires Scott also in the Art Hacks playlist. There are several people who are saying how much you've inspired them.
Oh, thank you.
Scott's base pencil is a Faber-Castell 4H pencil. Do you guys have any advice for when you start procrastinating on your art and never finish? I have a couple of drawings I got to finish but never found the time to do. We call that the corner of shame.
No, the corner of shame is when I don't like something about it, and so then I throw it away. I very rarely get bored with a piece of art. I stop working on a piece because I don't like something about it, or what was in my head isn't showing up in the piece. Getting bored, I think you might be trying to do too big of a piece. If you notice, these are all 90-minute pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is definitely something that you could start looking into, where you're doing smaller pieces.
Do you think you could draw a forest out of a vivid dream someday?
Like out of my head? Yeah, it wouldn't be very good though. I don't like my art when I draw out of my head. Not very fond of it.
Okay. Hello from Germany. Do you have any tips on where to sell your art as a student?
Oh, I think if you're a student, you should. Again, this is you're asking me my opinion. This is not professional advice or anything. My thoughts are: if you're still a student, use your time to learn and don't worry about selling your art. If you feel that your art will have an audience, then I would say try to put it out on social media, or if locally you think it might have an audience, try to set up shows, maybe go to coffee shops or something and see if they'll hang your work.
Or or festivals are good too. Like your town, if your town has a festival, you could get a table there and sell your art.
But if you're trying online, I would say you need to build your audience first. Going to something like an Etsy or something like that is not going to, you're just one in a million out there. You need to
build an audience.
Build an audience elsewhere.
Tips on starting an art channel.
Oh, make art that you like and post daily.
Consistency.
Yeah.
I am not a traditional artist as well, but I do journal and I love to read books. Have you ever used chalk in an art piece?
No. I mean, we would draw on chalk on the ground with the boys and whatnot, but with our kids, but no, never in an art piece.
Okay, Golden Pigeon in India says, Scott, I have a question. Sometimes when I remove the squash tape, it rips the paper. What do I do to avoid it? And thank you for asking. I do feel better. Thank you.
I would say there's a video where I tried a bunch of different tapes. You're going to need to try better tape. It looks like you're just using not good tape. There are some techniques that some people do where they rub, they put a hot blow dryer on it to warm up.
So to loosen the sticky stuff.
The sticky stuff.
Yeah,
so maybe
that
try that.
Yeah.
There are some techniques.
That makes sense.
But for me, it's just always, just get better tape.
You're funny. Just get better tape. Okay. So let's see what's next. What's today? Today's the what? 15th, people. Wowzers. 3:15. Yeah. Please explain to me how March is like half over. Is anybody else having like whiplash for this year, or is it just me? Let's see. What do you like drawing the most, honey?
Hair.
The watercolor that you use to color skin are Winsor and Newton. Can you tell the similar color names that can be used as an alternative? Because Winsor and Newtons are not available in my country.
Oh.
Okay. let's do this. All of the paints that Scott uses and the colors are in the resources page on our website, and you will see what the colors look like, and you can go and you can match those to a paint in your country. And here's the problem why we can't recommend it, because there are so many paints out there in every different country in the world, and there is absolutely no way
different countries won't carry certain brands.
Exactly.
But, if you can try the Grabby set, we actually did our best to
match it.
Select colors similar to what I have with the Winsor and Newton, and that is $25.
You have to use our code, and it's $25. Mr. Scott, can I say that you're awesome at drawing real things?
Oh, thank you.
Have you tried making art with cardboard? And if so, do you have any tips?
No, but my friend Hector Sector does a lot of cardboard art.
Can we use a black colored pencil to draw? You can use whatever you want
to,
yeah. What is your favorite thing to use in art when coloring?
I guess watercolor right now.
How did you discover your love for art?
I think it came when in high school, when we had to start thinking about where we wanted to go to college. But yeah, it was my high school teacher, Mrs. Johns, gave me a sketchbook, and she really encouraged me to just start drawing more.
You know, I love that she did that with you. I love that she gave you that sketchbook, and he still has it too. And she wrote in the inside cover.
I had her for the first year, then I moved to Mr. Black's class for the other 3 years. She was only my first year, freshman year.
And yet here you are 30 years later remembering her.
Yeah.
Because she encouraged you.
Yeah.
And that's important. We have Blick in the chat. And Blick says, and good morning, we think high quality paper is a very good thing for learners. Bad paper disintegrates under heavy work and corrections, which people new to art do a lot.
That's true.
You know, I never thought of it that way. We love you, Blick. Thanks for being here. Okay, so Scott's using a zebra brush pen. The link to the Discord is in the chat. If you can't find it in the chat, if you go to the website and scroll all the way to the bottom, you will find it there. Ruby says, good evening from Vietnam, Donna, Scott, and Mods. I wonder if you guys have seen the Oscars or the movie that swept it. Nope.
No.
We are 0 for 2. Scott used charcoals years and years ago. Ritika says, I signed up for the open studio on my campus so I can get back to enjoying art. Thanks for helping me get back to it.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's exciting. Scott does not name his art. What kind of sketchbook do you use?
The one I use is by Be Creative. And I get it from Blick.
We do. We do indeed. We buy so much from Blick. Love them. Hi from Ireland. I love your art so much. Me and my friend always watch you. You're my inspiration. Keep up the good work. That's Tom.
Hello, Ireland.
You know what? Yes. Our mods are very talented. Several of them do draw. We have one that does fiber arts, and we have one that does digital art.
I think I didn't say that right. Let me try it again. Ireland. Yeah, that's better. Ireland.
They want to know who you're drawing.
I'm just drawing. I didn't want to draw somebody for the Women's History Month. I just wanted to just draw women. And so I'm kind of doing a little more like what I was doing with the hair journal. I'm just having some fun because this is going to be put to the story of Mary Shelley. I thought it would be a little more gothic, and there you go. But this was Jane Austen for Pride and, when we talked about Pride and Prejudice. All right, sorry, go ahead, dear.
No, you're fine. There's just so many comments today.
You guys can see it okay?
Yeah, honey, we can see it fine. We can see it fine. I promise. Just not the very, very tippy top.
Just a little
bit. No, I want to see the face. If you lower it too much, we'll lose the face.
Just a little bit.
Don't lower it anymore. I'm going to come over there and smack you. Okay. There are just so many comments today.
Move this.
Spanish Sass is here. Woot woot. Hi, friend. Was art your favorite subject in school?
Yes.
No, it wasn't. Recess was.
Well, yeah, it's true. But
I think I can compete with your washi tape collection. I have way too many. You know what? You probably can. It is amazing to me how easy it is to just collect washi tape. It's crazy. And stickers. Are the tip of your pens hard, or are they like the brush pens?
They are brush pens.
Do you only draw once a day in the Hobbit hole?
Yeah, I think once a day probably sounds about right. If I'm not going live, then I might be doing the draw everything every day. Sometimes I'll be working on my travel thing if we go somewhere. Zainab started journaling too. That's so exciting. Okay, the piece that took Scott the longest to do was the Animal Crackers movie poster. He doesn't particularly care for drawing scenery unless he is drawing it in his travel journal, and then he doesn't mind. Do the shorts pay better than your website and commissions? Commissions are closed right now. And shorts pay okay, but all of the big social medias are restructuring a lot of things, and it's making it much harder for creators. Yeah.
I want to paint on a controller as well. What kind of spray would I use to make it stay? The fixative that you used on the controller.
Oh, on a controller. Mm-hmm. No, those you don't need to spray. The ones you could just draw right on them. You can draw.
No. What fixative would you use to make the art stay? So once you paint it, you sprayed it with something.
So sometimes people put a fixative down so that they can draw on it. That's what I usually. That's when they say stay. Like you put a fixative down that gives it some textures that you can draw on it. You don't need that for those. I put a varnish on it. It's a gloss varnish is what I put on top of the painting. But you don't need a fixative to do that. So the one that I use, and again, I'm not using it because I've tried them all. This just was what I had on me. And there should be a link. There should be a link.
I don't know. Bethany, is there a link? Okay. Have you ever had dried tube watercolors cracking and falling off the palette? I got some Cotman watercolors and some of them are doing this to me. It's really annoying. Is there any way to fix it?
No, I've got this. Let me see if I can show you. This is some gouache. Look at this thing.
That's gross.
It's just, I had to peel it dried in the tube. I had to just peel it out of the tube, cut it out, but it's kind of still in the shape of the tube. Like there was the tip.
It's gross.
So it happens from time to time.
Do you think it's a good idea to abandon your art style for something new?
I do. If you're bored of your art style, I did. My art style before I did watercolors was colored pencils. Actually, it was digital. And then before that was colored pencils.
There are so many videos where Scott shows a lot of his paintings. And there's flip throughs of his stuff. And I guess my art over the years would be a good one to look at. My art over 40 years. Try that one for flipping through some of the things and seeing Scott's favorite art pieces.
All right, let's give this a shot.
Can you make drawing books to teach people how to draw in your own style?
I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Let's see.
I'm still uncomfortable with my style.
Why don't you name your pieces of art?
I'm not bright enough. I'm not clever enough to do something like that.
Oh, shut up, please.
I call this one Enigma. I just don't know.
You can come up with an entire story around something, but you can't name an art piece. That cracks me up. Anyway.
This piece is Fuchsia number 7. You know, I just... No.
Let's see. Unsleep says, hi, in a weird way, I've always hated art because I'm bad at it. I can't draw proper stick men for the life of me. This is the first time I've seen art as a means to let loose and have fun. Thank you.
Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that.
Several people want to know what you're painting.
This is just a random person for Women's History Month. This will be for Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein. And so I wanted to do something a bit more gothic, I think.
Scott does not only draw people, he draws lots of different things. His favorite thing to draw is women in hair, so that's probably why you see it so much.
Yeah, we did a whole month of animals. You'll see places in my
60
travel
days
journal.
of studying the masters.
Yeah.
Yep, lots of stuff.
What you won't see usually are hands and feet.
Nope, won't see those.
Blow dryer.
Ruby, I don't have a favorite list. I don't do that. There are lots of tips, May Tiger, on watercolor in the Art Hacks playlist. There are also tips on drawing hair in the Art Hacks playlist. We are dog people. We have a dog. Her name is Arwen. She's clearly outside roaming the back 40.
Nope, she just came back.
Oh, there she is. And we can't have a cat because I'm allergic. So when I need to pet a cat, I go to the zoo or I pet Bethany's cats. How do you draw bangs? They want to know how to draw bangs.
I don't.
Bangs are a problem.
Yeah, I don't have a. This is how you draw bangs kind of thing, but I would find a photo of someone with bangs and copy it is essentially the simple way. But I mean, we can try to find a picture and get to that.
Or we could just cut bangs on me and you could draw me. Done that before. Been there, done that. Are we upstairs again? There you go. You okay? You alright, old lady? I gotta finish the live, dude. Go on, you can go all the way up. She gets to the little landing on the stairs and then she
Turns and she looks back. Yeah. Are you coming?
Are you coming too? You're gonna be upstairs with me, mommy. Okay.
Blow dryer.
Are you going to use cooler colors today since it's going to be underwater?
That's what I'm trying to. Yeah. So.
Why don't you paint on canvas?
I don't like the feel of it, and I use watercolor, which needs to soak into paper, and so I use watercolor paper.
Patrick, that's very sweet of you to say, and I'm very sorry about your situation there. Do you have any recommendations on where I can get the Art Nouveau stencils for the background that Scott uses?
Not the exact ones, but I found some on Amazon that I put up. I don't know if I saw any on Blick.
Yeah, I don't know either. Have you ever washed a kneaded eraser?
No.
We do sell Scott's artwork. It's online at savaart.com. We were born with the original Star Wars, so yeah, we like Star Wars. Let's see. Do you like making art in other formats? Sculpting, molding, diorama making, etc.
I like the concept of it, but I've never really done it.
When in life did you genuinely love art the most?
I think last year doing stuff here on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Blow dryer.
Scott has tried digital art. Hey Scott, art hasn't been enjoyable since I've made it my sole purpose drawing just to get better. Is that normal?
It is, because you're trying to get better at it, and so it gets getting frustrating. It's much different when you're just doing it for fun, but you should like it. I mean, don't do it. Don't make art if you don't like it. You know, it's one thing for it to be frustrating. And you hear the frustration in my voice when I make videos and I talk about how frustrated I am with my art. And but I still enjoy the process.
Okay. So for all of you that are here asking questions, let me do a blanket thing. This is being painted for Women's History Month. And there is a vocal overlay that will go with it, and it is about Mary Shelley. And so that's what Scott's doing right now.
Mary Shelley was the author of Frankenstein.
I keep forgetting people probably don't know. Some people probably don't know. Okay. So he is doing this in, I don't know, an Art Nouveau kind of style. It is not anybody specific. No. It's an amalgamation of things that he has put together.
So this is one of those times I wish I had an undo button, because I actually liked the blue underneath her chin, on her neck, than I did the purple.
So can't you lift it up with water?
I could. Let's try it.
So he used a number 4H pencil to draw the pencils. He used a zebra brush pen to do the inks, and now he's using Winsor & Newton watercolors. All of the supplies that he uses you'll find on the website. So if you want to buy something or look for a color that looks like that, you can find it there. We were raised on 80s music, so that's the best music. What's the best type of paint to paint on a record?
I would say acrylics would probably be the best one.
Scott's favorite movie?
The Princess Bride.
Oh, Linda had a pen overflow on their paper, and instead of getting frustrated, I thought I would make an ink monster. It became a dragon from a cool portal thanks to you. And Kim, that's great.
That's great.
Okay, so if you look back, there is my art over the years, and you will see that there is sketches that Scott initially did when he was a kid. And then you can see it till stuff that is here today. And Blick, we are so grateful that you are here. And Blick said we are so proud to be welcomed in this community. We're happy you're here because you're so knowledgeable, like way past whatever we have. We are so grateful to have you here and so happy that you're
And we love that you guys provide art supplies for everybody.
Yeah, we love that. We love that.
All right. I think I'm going to give her green hair.
Do you ever want to try the Draw This in Your Style challenge?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
Let's see. There's a couple books on anatomy in our resources page. Scott's favorite color is Payne's Gray.
I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do for the background.
Hello from Malaysia. I appreciate your dedication to arranging the markers. It also bothers me how messy some of them are, but I'd like to ask if I can tell of a paper is good quality by touching it.
I guess if you're some kind of paper savant, yeah. But I mean, honestly, you just look at the, you're going to look at the GSM, and then also if it's 100% cotton, it's going to be good. They're not always good. Like I've tried 100% cotton paper that I didn't like, but that becomes more preference. This is Arch's 100% cotton paper. It's really good. I like Be Creative 100% cotton paper. Canson actually makes a really nice 100% cotton paper, which I need to order more from Blick. And the grabby stuff that you sent me was actually not bad.
Yeah, I was surprised that you liked that, but you actually enjoyed that paper. I mean, I would never use watercolor paper. That just doesn't. doesn't work for me. It's better with fountain pens if the paper is smooth. So I think if I was going to try paper, it would be hot press paper as opposed to cold press paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I was going to try something
I'm going to go for Payne's Gray for the background.
Do I have to sand smooth surfaces when I use paint pens? You didn't when you used a record.
Didn't. Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, the paint pens did okay on them.
Yeah. Those were acrylic, so they'll fill the grooves in the record. How do I overcome my fear of art? I avoided it for the longest time because I feel like I'm not good enough at it. It seems so effortless for y'all, so I just wanted to ask.
Oh, it's 100% not effortless. It's frustrating, and
especially doing it live with a lot of people.
And I cry a lot, so But the thing
I buy lots of Kleenex in bulk.
Yeah, the thing is to just make art to have fun. You shouldn't be afraid. It's just paper. It's like no harm can come from, like, I could take this and rip this up right now. No one's going to be hurt from it. So just make art. You don't need it to be perfect. And I think a lot of young artists want their work to be perfect, and there's no such thing as perfection.
I think a lot of people want to do things, quote unquote, the right way.
Yeah, there's no right way.
I saw that a lot with people who are asking questions about journaling. How do I do this the right way? There's no right way to do art or to journal or to do. There's no right way to do life. You just dig in and do it. Yeah. You want to draw Van Gogh with crayons? Do it.
I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I am just farting around and we'll see what happens. And I don't like every piece that I do.
This isn't Fart Around Friday. This is Watercolor Wednesday.
It moved.
It moved. Okay. Lots of love from Southwest England. Oh. What's your favorite food, honey?
It is an Assyrian dish called shurva. It's like a stew.
For the record, yes, the new red panda is sitting here on the desk with me while we do this. What color is the hair going to be? Oh, that's a good question.
I'm going to do it green.
Did she just burp? Okay, so the dog wanted to go upstairs. Now she's back downstairs, and she's standing outside the door.
Did she have her breakfast or something?
Burp. No, she ate breakfast before we came down. Did you find a cookie or something you buried up there? Did you find something? You're so silly. You're the silliest little puppy.
To be honest, I thought it was Donna that burped, but okay.
Stop it. She burped out the door. Come here, you. Don't get behind the chair. I don't want to run you over. Let's see. Are there any videos of Scott drawing in Procreate or digital software? No.
Yes.
Really? Did you do videos on it? I tried
digital software.
But you did videos on it? I thought you said you couldn't do video on it. I don't know.
Not live video. I captured.
You screen grabbed.
Yeah,
okay.
But
yes. Is there a digital art playlist?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Just search for digital art. And again, why don't you give digital art a try again?
I think I'm having too much fun with this, but there was a couple companies that reached out to us about doing more digital art, and I think I'll wait till something like that happens to where I have a little bit more of an incentive to try it again.
There was actually a company yesterday that I emailed them back. They want you to try their webcam. So I emailed them back and said, can you give me some specs on it so I can at least pass those along to you?
Yeah.
Let's see. What's it like being so cool? I don't know. You'd have to ask Arwen if she could talk. Notice how I just bypassed Scott on that one.
She's so cool.
How do you set up your camera, honey? Very, very carefully.
You just buy one of those stands and from Amazon. All right, Donna's gonna laugh at her joke. Give her some time.
I'm sorry. Oh God. How long did it take to complete the Hobbit hole?
About 6 months.
Yeah. Accurate.
It was done on people's spare time.
Would you ever consider doing another month of animals?
Definitely would. You know, the thing is, I love doing those things.
Yeah.
The algorithm doesn't like them.
It doesn't show
You know,
people
it's
those.
like if
Yeah.
the draw everything every day
Yeah.
are fun, and everybody who's following along seems to
Loves
really
them,
like it.
yeah.
But you know, I get 10,000 views on them, whereas if I draw Taylor Swift, it's going to get 12 million views.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to do a blend of both because
Yeah.
you have to get the videos out there, otherwise no one will see them. And I don't know, social media is just an enigma.
Yeah, like I really loved doing the 60 Days of Studying the Masters. Even
Yeah.
the Hair Journal didn't do well.
I loved 60 Days of Studying the Masters. That was my favorite
Yeah.
series. I just loved that. Do you have, oh, this is a good one. Mystical Owl, do you have any tips to not overpaint with watercolors and not having the paper get messed up all the time?
Well, definitely you should be going from your lightest colors to your darkest colors. So you have to build up, and that will keep you from overpainting. But the other thing is to just, I think having the ink lines helps me. It lets, the ink lines are my control, and then I could just let the watercolors just kind of be watercolory. Whereas I think other people have to get their definition in with the watercolor, and that makes you use it a little bit more. But here I get to just kind of just throw some colors down and then move on.
Say good morning to Santa.
Hey, Santa.
How are you, friend?
So I heard Santa might be doing some drawing as well.
That's the word on the street. That's the word on the street. Does Scott have a gaming channel? Nope.
No. I'm not that. Donna's the one you want to have a gaming channel because Donna screams and shouts.
Okay, you do not want. I don't do anything. Why would they?
Oh, I didn't say it was fun. It's
It's
horrible
painful.
playing with you.
It's painful for me.
But Donna will just fall into lava and then start screaming that she's
Okay.
dying, and
Look, buddy.
she sounds like the Wicked Witch melting. What a world! What a world! She's
Okay.
horrible.
Can we have some context with that, please?
No.
Yeah,
No.
we get context. If you're going to blame me for falling into love. Okay,
I'm not blaming you.
So I play with Scott and our son is kind of like, let's see, he's very methodical in every other aspect of his life, and he's my little planner, and he knows what he's doing, and he's got all his ducks in a row, and then he goes into WoW, and he's like Kermit the Frog, running around, flailing his arms, going 1,000,000 miles an hour, doing everything under the sun. Click, 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 click. And you're just like, where'd he go? What'd he do? Mom, come on, come over here. So I run over there, and inadvertently, I either get killed, eaten, fall into lava, or fall off a cliff, fall underwater and completely forget how to swim. He does all these things, and I can't keep up. So technically, it's his fault.
But Donna
Well, then I have to scream because I get
has
upset.
to narrate everything that's happening to her.
Yes,
I'm falling, I'm gonna die. The whole way down.
Okay, well, that's true.
In our ears.
That's accurate. Yeah, Scott wouldn't let me. We would all come down and sit here and play together in the Hobbit hole until I was banished from the Hobbit hole because I was too loud. Because I would scream when I would fall into lava.
She's upstairs screaming and I could hear her. With my headphones still on.
Dude, I fell into lava. What part of that do you not understand?
The fact that we weren't near lava is definitely something that I didn't understand. Like, how did you find lava?
It finds me. Lava finds me. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. I can't.
So anyways, yes, Donna's the one you want to have a gaming channel, not me.
Nope. Mm-mm.
I don't talk. I don't do anything.
He actually doesn't. As you can tell by his draw everything every day, I don't have anything left to say, so I'm going to read to you out of this book. It's very cute that you run out of things to say. I find that amusing.
That's what I have you for.
That's what you have me for. Oh, Spanish Sass went to sleep. What watercolor palette are you using? Guess what? That is in the art supply list. You can find that.
It's a San Francisco slant palette that I got.
I'm so picky with my paper. I totally get that. I started drawing hands better because of you. Let's see.
You.
What kind of light do you prefer? Natural, fluorescent, or incandescent?
I just had to buy a new lamp, and
he did indeed.
What is it? Daylight, and it's a LED.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like a hideous.
It's a pretty. It's a
nice
looking,
bulb. Yeah.
I think it was like $300. It was ridiculous.
Yeah,
but
you use it every day. 10 years,
6 or 7 years or something. Yeah, I wish it was 10, but yeah.
Well, they don't build things to last anymore. What is your favorite watercolor technique?
Going light to dark.
And apparently Artsy Batbrook is a savant because they can tell by touching the paper, and they can also do that with the same thing with fabric. There's a video.
But can you tell good paper by smell?
No, but I love going to an old used bookstore. The smell in an old used bookstore is like heaven on earth. Have you faced a time when you made a very good painting, but at the end you accidentally ruined it? If yes, how did you handle it?
No, I mean, I spilled orange ink on a piece in the middle of a live, but just worked around it. I don't think I've ever ruined accidentally. Not always, but I have very frequently ruined a painting because I went, ooh, maybe I should do this, and then I immediately regretted it.
Well, we all know you change backgrounds 26 times a day.
Always the backgrounds
exactly.
Too, yeah.
Ruby says, I think the greatest joy in creating art is not getting it right, but seeing how you improve incrementally every day.
Yeah.
I haven't named the red panda yet.
But
I'm
also,
taking suggestions.
I think what a lot of artists are forgetting, or young artists are forgetting, is you're creating something out of nothing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to be perfect. There was a blank piece of paper, and then there was something. And I think you guys need to just kind of admire the miracle of that. You're either copied something that you saw, or you created something out of your head, but there's something really you should be proud of for doing that. So it's not yeah.
Blick says, thanks for the nice comments. We try to always have a good information from primary sources. Art materials information adds value, and artists demand it. I've noticed that more than any other kind of a store, when you go into an art store, people want to know that you know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like, they go in and they expect you to be the expert on the paints and the pencils and the thing. Like, I want to do this. What do I need? And you have to come up with, oh, you could try this or you could try this. So if I had a hat on, I would take it off to you, because you have to have the knowledge in all of the things. What's your most expensive painting you've ever sold? No, Arwen's a dog.
Gosh.
I don't remember. I know you would remember.
I think around $2,000 is the most I ever got. But I mean,
Ryan is taking his family to go to the zoo in Sedona this week to meet the sloths. I'll report back if I meet any red pandas. Oh my God, please do. Sloths are so cute. I love them too. I have a little sloth backpack that I got at Kohl's that I used to take to the zoo when I'd volunteer with my son at the zoo. So cute. Is there a particular video game that you like, honey?
Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know. I'm tired today. Someone woke me up in the middle of the night, so I'm a little tired today. To the best of my knowledge, you've never tried abstract art. Is that correct?
Yeah, no. Not intentionally, no. Blow dryer.
Intentionally. Do you rewatch your videos after you post them?
Oh, several times.
Would you do a hair journal part 2? He's been talking about it.
I'd like to. And in some ways, this is kind of a little bit like that, but...
Yeah. Crazed
All right.
Fangirl says I have a lovely voice and thinks I should do audiobooks.
Oh, yeah. A lot of us have told her that.
I don't like my voice. I never have.
It takes some getting used to. Trust me. I'm still working on it.
Huh? What do you draw the most?
Hair.
My red panda is named Garnet. A gemstone name like Ruby or Jasper would be good. Oh, that's a good idea. Ruby the
All right,
red
let's see
panda.
if green is the right choice.
I know. Bethany says, I got to take a field trip to Blick in Atlanta yesterday. Came out with a giant bag. I can attest. She sent me a picture of the bag. That was a very large bag. Sarah Wilson sent you a tip and said, name the red panda Ming Li after Mei Li's mom. Aww. That's a cute idea. Aww. I can tell if paper is good from the smell. If it's good paper, you can smell nothing. If it's bad paper, it smells like chalk or a bit of dust. Interesting. Can't do smell. My brain gets overloaded by sounds, visual stimuli, and touch. There's not enough brain bandwidth for smells. Yeah. Scott can smell milk curdling from like 5 miles away. Have you drawn yoga poses?
I have not.
Gabe says, so Scott, would putting a big plastic card behind my page fix my problem of wanting to use watercolors in my journal I made? I'm the one who made a journal from scratch. It was 85 GSM, by the way.
Oh, okay. I don't ever use a plastic thing behind my stuff because I'm using thicker paper. But, you know, Ohuhu adds them to theirs, and I like that. I think it's nice.
Yeah. You've spoken about that several times.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something. My paper is thick with my journaling paper. It's 160 GSM paper, but I put a piece of paper in between to let it dry because the fountain pens are very wet.
Yeah.
Let's see. He uses a zebra brush pen for his inking.
So now I'm wondering, should I have given her green lips?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do green lips.
I think that would have looked a little nicer. What do you guys think?
Green would be a good color. I'm torn between working on concept art for a game for my friends and I are working on, or making stuff I feel like drawing. Why do you have to do one or the other?
I only have time for one, but I mean that's the artist conundrum. Do the job or do the thing you want to do.
Well, yeah, but if you're not getting paid to do the thing, take some time and draw something. Don't you think it helps you when you draw something you want to draw, or when you sketch in a sketchbook and you take some time away from a project? I've seen you do that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it just depends on how much time you have. I mean, I'm not juggling school and a job and other things like that. I get to draw what I want to draw for the most part.
That's true. Well, I think you're juggling. Yeah, you are juggling a lot, though.
Yeah, I think green lips. What do y'all think? Now the question is, do I lift up the blue and put in green, or do I go over with... Let's see if I can do that.
Lula's here. I highly recommend Lula's Tea Shop, the Tea Foundry. Lovely stuff. Tell them Donna sent you and have the Scottish breakfast tea.
Look, I'm using the... acrylic markers.
Adele says, I have some serious art block and I hate all my art. Can you please give me some tips?
Yes, there's a video on that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. How did you guys meet? Tell your love story. Oh, God.
It's a tale as old as time.
It is.
I was working in the fashion jewelry department at a department store, and Donna was her first day. She started working in handbags, and I was going to art school in San Francisco. She was going to San Jose State, and that was it. It's. I'm not the kind of person. I never was the kind of person to meet someone at a place, strike up a conversation, and get their number.
Actually,
never
considering all that we know now, I'm surprised you ever even talked to me.
I didn't. If you remember, you talked to me, and then Patty and Jane were pushing the whole relationship.
Patty and Jane pushed it?
Yeah.
Well, you were cute. I mean,
the point is,
he had to wear a suit to work. It was so cute.
Yeah, I had to wear a suit and tie.
So cute. It was the 80s. It was one of those skinny ties.
And a mullet. Yeah.
Yeah, and a mullet.
But the thing is that I would have never talked to her otherwise. It was just we worked next to each other, and
yeah,
it was just one of those things. So if not for that, I'd still be single.
Living with your mother.
Yeah.
You would. No, she would have pushed you on one of those crazy big-haired,
people at church.
From the church, yeah. Oh, boy, howdy. Tracy wants to know, which live did the infamous orange ink incident occur? It was the Hair Journal. It was like one of the earliest ones.
Actually, I made a video of it. Just go to the Hair Journal playlist and you'll see it.
Yeah, you can find it there.
I think it's number 8.
Now you've been asked twice, would you make a Hair Journal part 2?
Yes. I just, like I said, the problem is like right now my views on YouTube are half of what they were in December.
Yeah.
But
it's not just you, it's everybody that's complaining about it.
Yeah, but the thing is that, when you're saying, hey, I'm going to try to make this work, and honestly, like I said, it's not stuff like the Hair Journal or 60 Days of Studying the Masters or Draw Everything Every Day, which is the stuff that I like, which is the stuff that it seems like a lot of you like. Yeah, is not the stuff that
the algorithm
likes. And so therefore, if I was to just do the stuff that I liked and the stuff that I think my fans like, it's not. Nobody sees it. And I would have to spend my time working other jobs so that way I could, feed my family. And whereas if I do stuff like Music Monday, which seems to be pretty popular, or other things like that, then we can make a go at this. So I'm trying to figure out what the right thing to do is. Do I set up a Patreon or subscription where I can do stuff that I like and I don't have to worry about the algorithm?
Yeah.
So these are things that we're talking about. We're trying to figure out, and I have my kind
outside
of day
projects
job, which
too.
which is doing animation and stuff, and I've got some shows that are going into production that might take away my time. So we are working on that stuff, and we definitely want to do more of this stuff. It's just we might need another month or two to figure out which direction we're going to take it all. Yeah.
So many questions, so few answers. So the question was posed as, what does Donna do?
Yeah, that's what I've been asking myself too.
I know, I ask myself that every day of my life.
What do you do around here?
Well, I paint my nails. I pet the dog. I read lots of books.
Sounds like a darn good life, if you ask me.
I'm telling you, it really is. It really is. Occasionally I order out food. Has Scott ever tried an Alex Ross style piece of art?
I have. He's one of the people who I really love their work. And I have tried it. It wasn't really my thing because his is he's got just such a wonderful, realistic style, and I get distracted with lines and a little bit of Art Nouveau and things like that. But yeah, I do love his work.
How do you guys handle so many comments? Well, I missed some of them. I'm reading them, and Scott's answering questions. Which painting does Scott hate the most? I don't know.
My own paintings?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, no, you wouldn't know it because I would have ripped it up.
Yeah. We have a dog. Her name is Arwen. She just went outside. Where's the mullet now?
Yeah. If you look at there is a video where you can see my mullet.
Where's the mullet now?
It retired.
It's just a memory, a dream. No, Donna is not planning to make a gaming channel. You're my father's age. That's Dex Star. Why so many comments? Because I don't know. People just like to comment. Let's see. On which social media platform is Scott most famous?
I think here, and then TikTok next, and then Instagram.
Yeah.
Blow dryer.
Honestly, the mods need to get paid. Yeah. You know, we wish we could, believe me. We wish we could, but they are doing it out of the generosity of their hearts. They're here with us Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and yeah, and we appreciate them so very much. Let's see. I have allergies too. I understand that with the smells being an issue, believe me. Spring is my least favorite season. I've never liked spring, and then I realized that it's because I have so many allergies that I don't like spring. Not good. Let's see. What is the next movie you're working on? If you're working on a movie, Scott, yes, I am reading it. Water Girl. It's not a movie. It's a series that's going to hopefully go into production.
We're going to be announcing it in May.
Yeah. Yeah. And we'd have to kill you if we told you. So
no one would have to kill anybody. It's not.
But I like that. It's funny.
I like threatening people.
I do. I really do. I enjoy it.
On the same channel where I'm saying, please be kind.
I don't know what you're talking about. Interesting. Why do you love drawing very long hair? Because he doesn't have any.
You love what you can't have.
What's Arwen's favorite toy? You know what, Catherine? It's funny that you asked that. She is not a toy kind of dog. She doesn't. Yeah. She loves to go for walks. Like her absolute all-time favorite thing in the whole world is to go for a walk. That's it. If she could go for a walk, like, I don't know, all day, every day, she would.
And eat.
Oh, she's an eater, this one.
She is.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's see. Looks amazing, Scott. I've been following the drawing everything every day, and I'm having an amazing time learning.
Oh, thank you.
Would you please share more of your mom's fashion illustration in your shorts? They were so good. That's artsy love.
I don't have more, but I did have her bring them to me, so that way I could scan them in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that.
I wish that she would have done some more stuff.
Yeah.
I do. I wish she would have done some more.
Blow dryer.
With that guy, gone and done with that guy, you know? Would you consider streaming on a different platform like Twitch to stream so you don't have to worry about YouTube algorithms? We heard Twitch was just for gaming, though.
I mean, again, I'll go anywhere where people will want to see it, and you know, definitely if someone's going to pay us a little better. But you know, right now, that's
Yeah. Right now, here we are.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do the outline.
Wow.
And then I will just phlegm.
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 You know, I hope, okay, so occasionally Scott's mom comes on here and watches the lives. So, Mom, if you're here, I want you to look at this. They want you to share your illustrations, and they said they were good. No pressure. Pressure. Thank you, Scott, for getting me back into art.
My pleasure.
I'd watch you on Twitch. Blow dryer. Patrick, I do see your comments, and you don't have to keep putting them in, honey. I see it. I'm sending you a big hug. Greetings from India. You inspired me to pick up my paintbrushes the other day, and I love your watercolor style, Scott.
Thank you.
What's your favorite animal?
Mine is a cheetah. We all know what Donna's is.
Yeah. There's an art community on Twitch. That's where I used to watch my friend Peter draw, says Ryan. Huh. I didn't know that. That is, I didn't know that. I thought it was all gaming. Arwen is our dog. I got a blow dryer sticker, and my husband was disappointed I didn't get him one too. Okay, that's funny. That is so funny. I have a notebook for the Sava art channel, so I can keep all the, well, obviously notes in it. And I put a blow dryer sticker on the front of that. It made me laugh. Let's see. I'm painting as I watch this. Love the videos. Kind of relaxing. Have you been painting all of your life?
No. I only started watercolors around
when you were 40?
2010.
So that's 13 years ago.
Yeah. I was maybe 41, 42.
Let's see. Your paintings are amazing.
Thank you.
Are you painting a siren, or is it a human woman?
I don't know.
Arwen's favorite treat is that we have these choo-choos. They're called...
No.
Yeah.
Her favorite treat is the ice cream.
Oh. I don't consider that a treat. I consider that more like dessert.
Oh my gosh.
You know? Anyway, she does like doggy ice cream. Do you have any advice for an 11-year-old artist? I need advice, not like draw every day. Oh. What kind of advice are you looking for? You're 11. You have so much time. Draw every day, I think, is the best advice.
I don't like that one. I want another advice.
Yeah. I'm still kind of new to your channel, and I'd love to know what your profession is and if it's something in art.
I write and direct for animation.
Mm-hmm. And produce. I don't know if you recommend any specific techniques, do you?
No. If there was a technique, I wouldn't know it.
Let's see. I love your channel. Ooh, Chrissy Crossing has an audition for an acting school tomorrow. Excited and nervous at the same time. Got any tips?
Break a leg.
Yeah, break a leg. Deep breaths.
I know nothing about acting, but
deep breaths. Scott's never played a musical instrument.
Not well.
Love the channel and content. Just curious if you ever tilt the paper for watercolors.
No.
Don't give her pupils also, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to give her pupils.
What inspired Scott to come on social media?
I've been on social media for a long time, unsuccessfully. And I think where things changed was when they were first going to ban TikTok in 2020. I was like, okay, I've got to try this. And so
Don't you love that? When they're going to ban it, I want to try it.
They're going to ban this? Okay, I got to see what it's about. And so I started posting some time-lapse videos, just going, okay, it wants video. I've never done video. Let me give that a shot. Mm-hmm. So,
and then Santa really pushed you to get in front of the camera.
Yeah, Santa was the one who really helped me out. Mm-hmm. But, that's what it was, curiosity. Yeah. That's really, what got me to where I am today. And honestly, I'm still learning and I'm still trying to figure all of this out. But I don't consider myself a teacher or anything. I'm just a fellow student of art, and
I think that's the best place to be in life, though. I think once you consider yourself a master or a professional person at something, I think you're never hungry again and you're not learning. I like the fact that you always want to learn, because that in turn makes me always want to learn. I think I think it's a good place to be.
I just, there are so many people who are so much more talented, who are so much more knowledgeable, who are so much smarter than I am. I cannot see myself in any position of any kind of authority to say anything. And so I just try to be as authentically me as I can, because I think what we never get to see is professionals struggling. And
nobody wants to show you the struggle.
Yeah, they don't show you their bad work, because that's in the art industry, and I'm sure any industry, you have to show your best work. That's what they always say: show us your best work. Mm-hmm. And it's true. A client's not going to want to see your worst work, but I think other artists need to see that they're not alone.
I agree. Usually online creators have a weekly selection of popular content, and every now and then they slip in something new. You got to feed the audience, but keep it fresh, says Ruby.
Yeah.
Scott, would you consider starting a watercolor teaching series in your style? I love your style so much and would love to learn it.
Well, I appreciate that. I just don't think that my style is something anybody else should know, but I'm always happy to answer questions and explain something for free. Like, I would never want to charge, for classes or make it a, but like I said, I think that,
let's see.
Yeah.
Donna is not an artist too. I do other things.
Gone? Good. It's
gone. What am I doing? I'm reading comments. My background is marketing and public relations, so I do all the business stuff for our business.
I don't know if this is going to be light enough, but let's give it a shot. Ready?
Ronan says, can you or Donna tell me, how do you personally get motivated into reading? Today, me and my family went to the zoo. Now I have something to journal about.
I don't know if that green is going to be too similar to the...
Pick a book that you like or a genre that you like.
Let's try yellow.
And like, if you like mystery novels, if you like, or pick a book that you used to like when you were a kid and go to the bookstore or the library and ask them for suggestions. Or you can even go on Goodreads if you don't want to talk to anybody specific. You can go on Goodreads and you put in a list of your books and they will pop up with things that you might like.
I think there's actually an app for that.
For finding books that you like?
Yeah, like if you like this book.
There's so many of them that will pair you up with books.
Yeah.
There's too many to even name. I'm so glad you're famous because you guys are such a positive influence and more people need to know.
Thank you.
You're sweet. A lot of people have asked who and what you're painting right now.
I am just painting a Gothic kind of image for Women's History Month, because the reading that I will be putting this to is for Mary Shelley, the author of Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm. Someone's been asking about the favorite ink shade. Whose favorite ink shade and what kind of ink? Are you talking about art inks or are you talking about fountain pen inks? Avantika.
Wasn't it
Which one?
Writer's Blood or something like that?
Writer's Blood is my favorite. It's a diamine ink and it's Writer's Blood. Yeah. There's a couple other ones that I really like too. Let's see. How are we doing? We are good today.
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah, we're all right. If someone wouldn't wake us up 42 times in the middle of the night, we'd be better. Arwen did a little pickling last night. Yeah,
I was
no,
gonna add like bubbles.
guys, I am
but
not going to do a gaming channel. Not going to happen.
never say never.
No, it's not going to happen. Nobody wants to see me running around flailing my arms like Kermit the Frog. Would you recommend watercolor paper if you're new to watercolor?
You need watercolor paper if you're going to be doing watercolor.
Blick, quick question for you. Is there, in your humble opinion, good watercolor paper for beginners? I know that you have a Blick brand of paper. Is that, would you say, comparable in quality if a beginner was going to use that? I'm going to throw that out there for Blick. They haven't answered a question today in a while. Let's see. I'm kind of new to your channel and I'd love to know what your profession is and if it's something art related.
We just answered that one.
Did we? I'm sorry. What would you do if you didn't do art? I think he'd explode.
Yeah.
I really do. I think you'd explode if you didn't do art. Everyone wants Donna to have a gaming channel. You guys are crazy. What would you never consider journal worthy? Okay, so it doesn't matter what you think is journal worthy. I mean,
Dog.
Oh, dog. I don't know how to answer that question because I just do what I want in a journal, and I don't really.
Yeah, I think there's, like I said, there's two types of journals: the journals you do for yourself, and then the journals that you show publicly.
I don't show my journals publicly.
No, but the point is that if you're doing it for yourself, there's literally nothing that's off topic.
Yeah.
Literally nothing.
No, I mean I have a journal that is my writing journal that certain people have instructions to burn if I die before them, that no one will ever see. But then I also have like I have a travel journal that we go back and look at. I don't know. I don't know what wouldn't be journal worthy. I mean, you can have a book where you just write lists of things in, or I don't know. I think everything's journal worthy.
Yeah.
What ink did you use for the ink monsters? Marie would like to know.
It was Higgins Black Magic ink.
Which, by the way, you cannot put into a fountain pen because it has little fibers in it, and it will clog your fountain pen. So there you go. Let's see.
All right, almost done.
Do you like Quicksilver from the X-Men?
Never really was a fan.
How do you get motivated to draw?
There's just so much beauty in the world.
Mm-hmm. I mean, besides me.
Yeah,
Hello.
Donna is my muse.
Can you please recommend a way to store my finished journals? Would you ever consider letting anyone read your journals? Okay, no. No. And I am lucky that my husband doesn't care what I write and doesn't want to know what's coming out of my head.
It's funny because I think deep down she's a little offended that I don't care what she writes in her journal. But
no, it's fine.
That's her business.
Ooh, Blick has a dad joke. German restaurants always show their worst work. WURST. Ouch, that was a dad joke. I store my journals and my I put all my calendars and my journals together in my notebooks and everything, and I have a large Rubbermaid tub in my closet because I want them close to me. Don't ask me why, I just do. So yeah. Scott, can you do a stream where you show how to sketch the drawing and not just the line art and color, please?
Yeah, I did that on Monday. I did Taylor Swift in. We sketched her a couple times.
Since you're a professional artist, do you do anything out of the ordinary to protect or care for your hands?
No.
You won't even use hand cream.
No, I don't.
What would be your most helpful art medium well painting. I don't know what that means. Art medium well painting.
Don't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know that.
All right, I am going to do the tape peel, and then we will be done.
Let's see. All of Scott's favorite tools are listed in the art supply list, but you've seen them here today. The pencil and the, oh my God, zebra brush pen. And then watercolors, Winsor & Newton watercolors. What paper did you do that on, honey?
Arches.
Okay. So we did that on the Arches ridiculously expensive paper. Can you use watercolors on pre-primed canvas?
You can, I just don't know if it's going to stick.
Okay. Scott started drawing when he was 6 or 7. He started drawing seriously when he was in high school.
So this is the paper that I used.
And he started painting about 13 years ago.
But also, I got this paper. I just have the sheet from Blick as well, and I need to order some more. This was good stuff, too.
Yeah, you like that paper. No, Donna does not draw. Archer and Olive is my favorite kind of journal. Nixia is correct. I do have my own channel. God help you should you ever decide to go over there.
But, hey, I finished it in 90 minutes.
You did. I'm actually impressed with you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I was afraid you were going to noodle this one to high heavens because it seemed like it would be a noodling situation.
I did too. Everything, you know what? It was just one of those ones where nothing went wrong. So I was just able to just, other than going, I don't like the lip color.
They threw you money for the tape peel.
Oh, thanks. The acrylic pen worked well to change the color. So I think we're good.
Oh my God. Nixie would pay money for me to be flailing around like Kermit the Frog. Oh, you guys are just brutal. You're killing me. You don't understand. Like, it takes my stress level to another thing.
I think Misty and you need a gaming channel. Yeah,
oh, that's what we need. Yeah. The Tank and Kermit the Frog.
Yep.
That's what we need. Yeah. Nixia is this amazing gamer who just is like, forget it. She's like OP. She's like overpowered. She's like this amazing gamer, which is totally intimidating to me because I am just like not. And I would be Kermit the Frog. That's I would be like, Wah! Anyway. Is Sanders Waterford good paper?
I've never heard of it.
I haven't either.
All right, it is time.
It's not. It's 10:33. I guess it is time. Okay. All right. So,
thank you all for hanging out. I hope you liked it.
Yeah.
Oh, Arwen heard
Wait. Blick Studio watercolor paper by Fabriano is great for serious beginners. Oh, Fabriano makes great paper. We got a journal from them from the thing. Oh.
All right, we'll be upstairs.
Will you be upstairs? Okay. All right. I will, let's see. Okay. I'm going to just cut there's so many more comments. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much for being with us today. We'll see you later. Have a great one. We'll see you for Fart Around Friday, and God knows what we're going to do then. So, and then I have to go over here.
Just close.
And stream.